They pushed you away. Now they can't handle what they created. They acted like your presence did not matter. Every time you tried to communicate, they became distant. Every time you expressed your feelings, they treated you like you were asking for too much. Instead of protecting the connection, they kept pushing you emotionally further. They kept pushing you emotionally farther away while expecting you to remain available at the same time. And for a while, you stayed. You stayed through the confusion, through the emotional inconsistency, through moments where you felt unseen, unheard, and emotionally exhausted. You kept hoping the situation will improve because your intentions were genuine. But eventually, something inside you became tired. Tired of carrying relationships alone. Tired of begging for effort for someone comfortable giving the bare minimum. Tired of constantly shrinking your emotions just to avoid conflict or emotional rejection. So slowly you started pulling your energy back. At first, they did not notice the shift. They assumed you would continue tolerating the same behavior forever. They became too comfortable with your patience, too comfortable believing they could distance themselves emotionally without consequences. But then your silence became real. Your attention changed. Your energy became calmer. The emotional access they once had to you started disappearing little by little. And suddenly they realized something they never expected. You were no longer waiting emotionally. That realization started affecting them deeply because now they are watching the connection weaken in real time. And they cannot control it the way they used to. The person who once fought to keep everything together is no longer chasing, no longer over explaining, no longer begging to feel valued and to feel valued, and that scares them badly. Now they are overthinking your distance, wondering if somebody else has your attention, wondering if they finally pushed you too far this time. The emotional certainty they once felt around your presence is collapsing, and they do not know how to handle it because people often underestimate the damage they created when they continuously pushed genuine people away emotionally. At first, they assumed you would always return, but eventually, even the most patient person reaches a point where protecting their peace becomes more important than saving the relationship alone. That is where you are now. You stopped fighting for connections that constantly drained you emotionally. You stopped chasing people committed to misunderstanding your value. And the moment you truly detached emotionally, they started feeling the absence they once took for granted. Now they are struggling with the consequences of their behavior. because the distance hurting them now is the exact distance they kept creating themselves. And sometimes people only realize what they destroy after the person they depended on emotionally finally stops trying to stay. Thank you for watching. If this is your first time coming across this face, I am Alice. Can you subscribe to this channel? And to my returning subscriber, I say a very big thank you to you all. I love you all. And if you wish to support this channel, there is a link on my bio. Click on that link and you can support me using my PayPal link. Thank you so much for watching.